Luggage hacks airlines don't want you to know. 10 ways to never lose your bag. Every single day, tens of thousands of travelers lose their luggage, and most never see their bags again. Airlines lose one bag every second, but here's what almost no one realizes. The vast majority of these losses are 100% preventable, if you know the secrets. Imagine stepping off a long flight only to find your suitcase missing, essentials vanished, and your trip ruined before it even begins. But what if you could flip the script and outsmart the airlines at their own game? In this video, I'm revealing 10 proven luggage hacks the airlines hope you never discover. Stick around, because even savvy frequent flyers miss these, and tip number 1 alone could save your entire trip. Okay, let's begin with tip number 10. Create a double identity. Most travelers make a critical mistake before their journey even begins, relying solely on those flimsy paper luggage tags the airline provides. Here's what seasoned travelers know. External tags get ripped off constantly during transit. One rough conveyor belt, one careless handler, and suddenly your bag is completely anonymous. The solution? Create a double identity for your luggage. Always place a backup identification card inside your suitcase, preferably in a sealed plastic sleeve to protect it from spills. Include your name, email, phone number with international code, and your destination address. Think of it as your luggage's secret identity. If the external ID disappears, this hidden backup gives airline staff everything they need to reunite you with your belongings. It takes 30 seconds to do, but could save you days of vacation stress. And speaking of preventing disasters before they happen, tip number 9. Master the 80% rule. If you're the traveler who sits on their suitcase to zip it shut, this tip is specifically for you. Overpacked bags are ticking time bombs. When your zippers are stretched to their limits, it only takes one drop or impact for them to burst open, transforming the baggage carousel into your personal fashion show. But there's another danger most travelers don't consider: TSA inspections. When security needs to open your overstuffed bag, they rarely have the time or, frankly, the skills to repack it properly. The result? Damaged items, broken zippers, and sometimes belongings that never make it back inside. That's why professional travelers swear by the 80% rule. Never fill your suitcase beyond 80% of its capacity. This gives your belongings room to shift during transit and leaves space for souvenirs or unexpected purchases. It also makes your bag less likely to be flagged for additional inspection. Master the 80% rule, and you'll drastically reduce your chances of a luggage disaster. But even with perfect packing, you need the right equipment. Tip number 8. Choose your armor wisely. Ever wondered why airport baggage handlers often use hardshell luggage themselves? They know something most travelers don't. Your soft-sided luggage might be lighter and more flexible. But when it comes to the battlefield of airport baggage systems, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. The brutal truth: your bag will be thrown, crushed, stacked, and possibly left out in pouring rain or scorching heat. Soft bags offer zero protection against these realities. Hard-shell suitcases aren't just about keeping your belongings safe from rough handling. They're also your first defense against theft. While a soft bag can be easily sliced open with a pocket knife, a quality polycarbonate shell requires serious tools and time to breach. The game changer? Look for hard-shell luggage with built-in TSA-approved locks and water-resistant zippers. The latest models are surprisingly lightweight while offering fortress-level protection. It might cost more upfront, but when you're not shopping for replacement clothes on your vacation, you'll thank yourself. And speaking of protection, tip number 7. Use locks that won't get destroyed. Let me share a quick story. My friend John used a heavy-duty padlock on his suitcase during a trip to Europe. When he landed, he found his lock had been cut off, the bag was barely secured with a zip tie, and, surprise, his expensive camera was missing. His mistake? Using a non-TSA approved lock. Here's what travelers often misunderstand. If security needs to inspect your bag and can't open your lock, they're authorized to break it by any means necessary. Once that happens, your luggage continues its journey with zero protection. TSA-approved locks solve this problem brilliantly. They allow security personnel to open and relock your bag using special keys only they possess. Your belongings stay secure throughout their journey. But here's a pro tip. Choose a combination lock rather than a key lock. Keys can be lost, but that 4-digit code stays safely in your memory. Just avoid obvious combinations like 0000 or 1234. While a lock keeps your bag closed, it doesn't fully protect your zippers themselves, which leads us to our next clever tactic. Tip number 6. Zproof your zippers. Here's a vulnerability most travelers never consider. A locked suitcase can still be breached in seconds using just a ballpoint pen. How? By forcing the pen between zipper teeth, you can create an opening, access the contents, and then simply slide the zipper pulls over the breach to reseal it, with your lock still intact and showing no signs of tampering. This shocking technique is well known to baggage thieves worldwide, but there's a simple solution most travelers overlook: zip tie security. Adding colorful zip ties through your zipper pulls alongside your lock creates a tamper-evident seal. If someone tries the pen trick, they'll still need to break your zip tie, giving you immediate visual confirmation that someone accessed your bag. Choose brightly colored zip ties that stand out against your luggage. They're not just security features, but also make your bag instantly recognizable on the carousel. Pack extra zip ties for your return journey, and carry a small pair of nail clippers in your carry-on to remove them when needed. Now, these physical protections are crucial, but in our digital age, there's a high-tech solution that's revolutionizing luggage security. Tip number 5. Become a luggage spy. Imagine this. Your luggage doesn't show up on the carousel, but instead of panicking, you calmly pull out your phone and see it's still sitting at your departure airport. That's the power of smart luggage tracking. In 2023, luggage tracking technology made a quantum leap forward. Beyond the well-known AirTags, there are now trackers specifically designed for travel with extended battery life and global coverage. The key advantage? When your luggage goes missing, you're not just another passenger filing a report, you're the one telling the airline exactly where their property is. This flips the power dynamic completely. For maximum coverage, place your tracker in an interior pocket, not just tossed in with your clothes where it could be easily removed or buried under items. And here's something most travelers don't know. Some premium credit cards now offer coverage specifically for luggage tracking devices and will reimburse you for the purchase. While tracking tells you where your luggage is, our next tip ensures the airline knows exactly what they're looking for. If you're still here, you're definitely not an average traveler. If you've picked up a new tip so far, hit that like button. It helps more travelers find these hacks. And if you've got a luggage win or horror story, share it in the comments. I read everyone. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel secrets every week. Let's dive right back in. Tip number 4. Create a digital dossier. This tip might seem obvious, but the execution makes all the difference between success and failure. When your luggage goes missing, airline staff will ask for a description. Saying it's a black suitcase with wheels is about as helpful as describing your car as the metal one with windows. Create a comprehensive digital dossier of your luggage before every trip. Photograph all 6 sides of your suitcase. Capture any distinctive markings, tags, or stickers. Take close-ups of the brand label and model number. Include a shot of the bag's interior organization. But here's the next level approach most travelers miss. Take photos of your packed items organized by category. This serves 2 critical purposes: proof of what was actually in your luggage for insurance claims, evidence of the bag's contents to help airline staff identify it if tags are missing. Store these images in a cloud service you can access from any device, not just on your phone, which could be lost or damaged. This digital dossier takes 5 minutes to create, but can save you thousands in lost items. And speaking of documentation, tip number 3. Treat your claim check like treasure. In the age of digital everything, it's easy to dismiss that little paper baggage claim stub as an outdated formality. That's a $2,000 mistake. Without your claim check, you have virtually no leverage with airlines when your luggage disappears. It's not just a receipt, it's the only official link between you and your belongings in the airline system. Here's the systematic approach. The moment you receive your claim check, take a clear photo of it with your smartphone. Then immediately send that photo to yourself via email with the subject line, travel documents, your destination, and date. This ensures you have a backup even if your phone dies or gets lost. For international travel, print a physical copy to keep separate from the original. And here's what even frequent travelers often forget. Those claim numbers are connected to comprehensive tracking data in the airline system, including every scan point your bag passes through. This becomes crucial evidence if you need to file a claim, which brings us to the protection plan most travelers completely misunderstand. Tip number 2, get coverage that actually pays. Most travelers make a dangerous assumption that airlines will fully compensate them for lost luggage. The shocking reality? Domestic airlines cap liability at around $3,500, regardless of what your bag contained. International limits can be even lower. That designer wardrobe or professional camera equipment? Not covered beyond those caps. But here's where smart travelers gain an edge. Specialized baggage insurance. Unlike general travel insurance, which often has significant exclusions for electronics and valuables, dedicated baggage coverage protects the actual value of your belongings and provides immediate funds for emergency purchases. The key is timing. Most policies must be purchased at least 24 hours before your departure. And here's the insider secret. Some premium credit cards automatically include superior baggage protection when you book your flight with their card, covering up to $5,000 per person with fewer exclusions than airline policies. Check your existing cards before purchasing separate insurance. You might already have protection you didn't know about. Now, for our ultimate game-changing strategy that leverages the latest airline technology most passengers completely overlook. Tip number 1. Harness the airline's own tracking system. This is the game changer that separates travel amateurs from genuine pros. Most major airlines have now deployed sophisticated RFID baggage tracking systems that monitor your luggage at every stage of its journey, but astonishingly, fewer than 20% of passengers actually use this free technology. Every time your bag passes a scanning point, from check-in to loading to transfer to arrival, its location is recorded in the airline system. Here's how to tap into this powerful resource. Download your airline's mobile app before your travel day. After check-in, find the Track My Bags feature, usually under trip details. Enter your confirmation number or scan your boarding pass. Enable push notifications for bag status updates. This gives you real-time alerts about your luggage's location throughout your journey. The strategic advantage? If your bag misses a connection or gets misdirected, you'll know before you even land. You can immediately visit the baggage service office with specific information rather than waiting at the carousel until it's empty. In many cases, you can even file a missing bag report through the app while still on the plane, putting you hours ahead of other passengers in the recovery queue. This single strategy has saved countless vacations and business trips, yet most travelers have no idea it exists. So, which of these luggage hacks surprised you the most? Or have you ever lost a bag or managed to save one with a clever trick? Share your story in the comments below. Your advice might just save another traveler's trip. If you found these tips helpful, please hit like and subscribe. It truly supports the channel and helps us keep revealing the secrets airlines don't want you to know. And speaking of surprises, have you heard about the new bans coming to flights this year? Don't miss our next video. 9 new things that are banned on flights in 2025. It could save you from some serious airport headaches. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.